everybody, to Photo Ed Magazine's first ever Photo Inspiration Pechakucha event. I know, it's awesome. I don't know if anybody's been to a Pechakucha in the past, but essentially it's, if you don't already know, haven't figured it out, it's a format that over 900 cities around the world use to tell creative stories in a super quick, fun way. It's also incredibly nerve-wracking and stressful, so I know we're amongst friends, and the idea is to be supportive friends. Speaking of supportive friends, we've got some awesome supportive friends. This event is actually made possible from some lovely contributions from the Government of Canada, the Ontario Arts Council. Thank you, friends. Vistaprint Studio has come in, and you must have seen the beautiful gallery wall that they've provided. Our first 10 people who registered for this event are going home with a print that is of their own work that they made. So the artists are in the crowd here. So this is like coming from you guys. And I'm told Vistaprint, this is like the first, they're just rolling out this canvas printing thing, and we're like the first to have access to it. So it's kind of cool. They've just been really kind, and they've donated our banners, our postcards, our flyers. All our speakers are getting 33% off anything that they want. You guys are all getting a discount. And I know that photographers can always use postcards and business cards and flyers for whatever they're doing. So we thought it was a great partnership. CAPIC is here. They're going to say a few words about what they get up to. And, of course, the Gladstone Hotel and Lomography and the Cooperative of Photographers has given us some sweet merch. And thank you guys so much for coming out. Our subscribers, our supporters, our speakers. It means a lot, and hopefully everybody has a lot of fun. So Photo Ed Magazine has been around for a number of years. Our first issue was in May of 2001. That was our first ever cover. It's actually Felix Russo's first ever cover, and then I came and redesigned the logo. It's another oldie cover that I just love. I was looking back through our archives, and we had this like square dancing lady up front there, and I don't know, she was just kind of one of my favorites. We're all about photography, we're all about education, and kind of in keeping with what Felix Russo started. My own self, I've been working in magazines. Oh, it's working now, okay. I've been working in magazines since the year 2000. These are some of my desks that I have taken over. Toronto Life, I've worked with a couple of the ladies here at Toronto Life. That was pretty fun. And worked in the UK and Australia, a bunch of different places for a bunch of different magazines. So I feel well qualified to run my own magazine now. Here are a few covers of some of my personal favorites. Some topics we've done in the past include photojournalism, still life photography, travel, animals, like whatever it is. It's exciting. I just love photography, so anything is awesome. We've got a little short list of some of the people that we have had in the magazine published in the past. I don't know if you guys recognize any names, but they're pretty good ones. We have featured well over 500 photographers' works over the course of 16 years. So another one of my personal faves, I just get to tell you what my favorite things are. We did Stompin' Tom. Dolores helped out with that. Getting Stompin' Tom and a beaver on the cover of our Celebrating Canada issue. That was a kind of a Canada 150 project, which there was a couple articles I was particularly proud of, which included women in Canadian photo history. So a year ago, the previous publisher retired, and I decided to step up and take on this project. It is kind of overwhelming at times, but it's also super fun. So this was my first edition of doing it kind of on my own, and it was our 50th issue. Some stuff I'm keeping the same as the previous publisher did, so we are still on newsstands across Canada, chapters Indigo, whatever, from Atlantic to Pacific. We're in every bookstore, good bookstore possible. And we're keeping the price point, good for, cheap people, essentially. $20 gets you 3 issues a year. New stuff that I'm working on, my colleague here, Nicola, has taken on a lot of the work for a digital edition. I was just finding that I couldn't fit everything I wanted to into the print issue, so we've gone online. And it's different than the print issue, but go see it for yourselves. Some challenges that I have had along the way. Retailers have told me Actively Print is dead. Libraries have told me that we're too expensive and there's no demand for what we do. And that's been tough, and sometimes it just makes me want to have a drink. And then I look to my magazine, and then I'm like, no, I need to just continue being inspired because it's definitely worth it, Our current issue, which you have all got a copy of tonight, has a particularly heartwarming story that I can't wait to share. So Canadians Abroad is on newsstands right now, and I don't know if she's here, but Celia is a photography teacher that I've met, and she loves the magazine. She gives her whole class the magazine. They all get very excited. It's a group of Catholic high school girls photography class, and she loves Twitter. And she tweeted out to the artist who did the cover, "Will you come to my class?" And this was his response on Twitter. And I just love that, he was so touched and I was so touched, and they're getting together. And I just kind of feel like, well, yeah, that was good. It was good. So we really value the connections that the magazine can make. Other awesome stuff that's gone on in the last year, we've been to Halifax for their photo festival, Alberta for the Exposure Photo Festival, and just encouraging and meeting more people, new voices, fresh voices, different voices, maybe people who don't hang out in the typical photography scene, but we're excited to work with everybody. Other people that we love working with, of course, are sponsors that give us stuff to give to you guys, and I just find I'm like Oprah, giving stuff away. Movie tickets, discounts for stuff, partly just fun for me to find stuff to give away. Another new initiative that we're working on, and I'm super excited about, is a darkroom membership program. And this kind of came to light for a bunch of different reasons, but it's going to be good. We're limiting to maybe 20 members. It's not a real darkroom, it's a virtual darkroom. All of our information about this concept is available online. I realize you can't possibly read all of this. We've got a few new darkroom members here tonight. They came free. Any events that we're working on, they can get an extra ticket. Alongside, they get their annual subscription of Photo Ed magazine delivered to their door 3 times a year. And we've also got a few portfolio people. What I wanted to do was get together, find a way to get sort of professionals who know what they're doing with people who really could value that knowledge in a one-on-one bespoke kind of way. This is just a short list of some of the people who have agreed to participate in that program. Again, you'll have to go online and read a little bit more, but it's going to be fun. Other ways that we do outreach and share work, of course, are calls for submissions 3 times a year. One coming up, I don't know if anybody's into analog photography. I understand that's coming back, a little retro thing. And next year we're also doing a documentary issue. But if you basically subscribe to our email newsletter or follow us in any way, shape, or form, we will remind you of the deadlines for submissions, and happily will, keep you informed, but also share what you guys are up to as well. It's part of being part of a community. If you guys are doing something cool, oh, that's it, ta-da!